What is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to my channel, and we've got another video today on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and bit of a strange one today, and one that no one's really asked me about. This is just coming off my own observations playing Modern Warfare for over 30-40 hours. I've spent a lot of time on this game, the most I've spent on any Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3, and I take fucking pride in that. As sad as that sounds, no Call of Duty game has drawn me into playing it as much as Modern Warfare since Modern Warfare 3, and how old is that game? And if it can bring me back, a hardcore Call of Duty player, I'll call myself a hardcore Call of Duty player because that's what I am. I've played since Call of Duty 2, Big Red one. How many of you can say that? And I've seen the ups, I've seen the downs. I think one of the highest points in Call of Duty's lifespan was World at War. Again, it peaked at Modern Warfare 2, and I personally think it peaked at Modern Warfare 3, although many of you will probably disagree on that. And then its lower points, to me, were Call of Duty Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and we'll all probably get some hate for that, but that game was fucking awful. Absolutely awful. Nowhere near as good story as Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. They took the choices out, which Black Ops 2 was great for implementing into a first-person shooter, and then they took them right off you, which left many Call of Duty fans like myself just confused, and gave you this hard-to-follow, ridiculous, stupid story with all the bullshit futuristic movements. Fucking throw that shit out of the window right now. And the best one for the past 6 years, in my opinion, is Modern Warfare. And I know I'm going to get tons of hate for that, because for some reason people who call themselves hardcore fans are dying hard to hate this game for actually adding innovation to the Call of Duty franchise while also sticking to its core FPS roots. You've got the same fantastic FPS run and gun gameplay with teamwork and squads implemented in to larger scale maps, which is what we've been asking for years. Modern Warfare, I'm going to go out on I'm going to make a massive statement right here, has set the building blocks for all future Call of Duties. It set the building blocks. Treyarch I'm going to take from this game. Sledgehammer I think have been kicked off Call of Duty, but if they happen to make another, pray to God they fucking don't, they'd take from this Call of Duty, and Infinity Ward will definitely build upon Modern Warfare for their next release, which hopefully won't be in 3 years, it'll be in 2. I can't sit through another Sledgehammer Call of Duty, lads. I can't. That's when it'd hit another low point. I don't think Sledgehammer have made a decent Call of Duty to date. The only decent-ish mode I can give them is World War II Zombies. It was okay. The story was shit and the multiplayer was shit though, so... And just the SJW-ness they throw in all their games. Ugh. Now, of course, they've done things we're not all pleased with. I mean, Infinity Ward have done things in this Call of Duty I'm not pleased with. I don't like the bullshit market. I don't like the microtransactions. I know they didn't come in instantly. We had to wait 2 months for them to come out. But still, they're bollocks. They're bullshit. They shouldn't be in the game. The game functions well enough without them. They've made enough money off the game. It's the highest selling Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3. I want to say it's sold more than Black Ops 4 and COD World War 2. I know that for a certain, and for good reason. It's the best Call of Duty since. You've got single player, multiplayer, spec ops, co-op campaign. I mean, I know you've got like bullshit exclusive mode for PlayStation 4 on spec ops, which is ludicrous. I think that should be took out. And there's no zombies. Thank fuck they haven't just piled them in thinking they can make a zombies mode, because I'll be honest, Infinity Ward, your zombies were shit. They were trash in Infinite Warfare. Treyarch should be the ones that have exclusive rights to making zombie modes, and all other developers that work for Activision making Call of Duty games should be fucking banned. They should not be able to make zombies, because when they do make them, they're just making a complete hash of it anyway. So keep it to the masters and let Treyarch do it. Now, in terms of building blocks, when I say building blocks, what I mean is they're going to do similar modes to what Infinity Ward have brought in terms of ground war and how they've made ground war in future games. All the other games that are made after this one, they will use this ground mode war, I can almost guarantee. Now, hopefully they'll also learn you don't need to put in zombies in every single game. that has a Call of Duty name on for it to be a massive seller. It was incremental back in World at War days when they brought it out. It was ground changing. No one had seen this in a first person shooter before that was meant to be war focused and then had this supernatural zombie phenomenon, and then it just took the world by storm, and zombie games were hitting us left, right and fucking centre, and we all got sick of them at some point, and I think that may be why they've took them out of this game. I also don't think that Treyarch will get away with bringing out another Call of Duty game with no single player. After Infinity Ward have made this game, which is the best Call of Duty we've seen in years, which has single player, multiplayer, the Spec Ops mode, and co-op campaigns, and free DLC for the full year. Now, this also unfortunately means that yes, we'll get no season passes, which is fantastic, but we're also going to get this marketplace full of us about for every single Call of Duty for the foreseeable future. Because they've got away with doing it in this, which means they're going to get away with doing it in every single Call of Duty game going forward. Because what they've done is they've pulled out the big, massive strap-on, and they just sat there waiting to fuck us with it, and then they come out and say, we're going to give you free DLC maps for a year. And then everyone's like, yeah, fucking hell, Infinity War, free DLC. And then they also went, 2 months later, well, we're going to put in a marketplace and we're going to charge real money for the stuff on it. Bullshit stuff like camos and gun variants. And at that point, they've inserted that dildo and they're slapping it around in people's fucking faces. And I knew this was going to come. I knew it was going to come. I'm not as pissed off as I would have been a year ago because the Call of Duty is actually decent. The reason I've raged so much in other years is because the game itself's been utter trash. We've got a good Call of Duty now. The microtransactions aren't pay to win. I mean, I don't like the weapon variants. Let me get that out of the way straight away before someone labels that, oh, the weapon variants, they're not pay to win. They're not pay to win because you can obtain all the things in-game. They're just attachments put on the gun early. So if you get a weapon variant, let's say you've not got that weapon to weapon level 20, so you haven't got a monolithic suppressor, so you'll if you get this said weapon variant, you may get a camo that you haven't unlocked already and a weapon attachment that you haven't unlocked already. Now you can just unlock those by using the gun normally. Now I agree, it does give you a slight edge to not leveling up the weapon because you're going to level up that weapon by using that weapon variant, and you've not started off from level 1 like everyone else has to, so you've not started with no attachments and worked your way up like everyone else has to. If you've bought it, you've got the best attachments and the best things that gun offers. Let's say you max the gun out, you've got those straight away when you're weapon level 1. I think that's bullshit and I think they should take that out. I don't like the weapon variants at all, but the chances of them taking them out are so slim. Activision are behind this game. They're going to make money from it. Children are going to buy it, especially with Christmas just being gone. People will have got money, they'll have had Modern Warfare bought for Christmas, especially if people like under 15, 14, and the parents still buy them video games for Christmas. They'll have had it bought for them, and they'll have got so many COD points bought with it, blah, 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 all that fucking bullshit, and they'll be spending it on the marketplace. As soon as they get, I'm like, oh, I can't wait, woo! And then they go on the marketplace, spend the money, they buy all the weapon variants, they buy the camos, they buy all the bullshit that Activision are selling us. So it's going to keep getting put in games going forward, unless a big Call of Duty YouTuber called them out on it, and then tons of others followed suit, called them out on it, and then the same kids that were buying these variants started watching their favourite YouTubers, and they said, right, we're boycotting it now, as favourite YouTubers have told us to. That's the only way I see this going. Like, if I had 1 million subscribers, I made a video on it, then let's say someone else made a video on it, then say Chaos X Silencer, then T Martin. But half of those are COD cocksuckers, so the chances of those making videos calling out Activision is next to none. They're not me, lads. I'll be neutral. I'll say what I feel at that time. Half of these COD YouTubers ain't going to say that because they're scared of damaging their relationship with Infinity Ward, with Treyarch, with Activision, scared of not getting invited out to events, which kind of kills their channel because if they don't get invited out to events and other Call of Duty YouTubers do, they can't provide content on it when it's not released, but other YouTubers can. Then they fall behind. They don't get to make the same videos. So I kind of see, from a business standpoint, it doesn't always make sense to slate off Call of Duty. Although you'll probably get more views. It'll damage them in the long run as well. But even if I got famous, lads, and big, honesty is the top priority, and lots of these YouTubers, just not COD YouTubers, just YouTubers in general, don't have honesty. They'll sell out for the first quick buck they get offered. A sponsorship opportunity comes along, paying, let's say, $5,000 to make a 20-minute video on this product, whatever it is. They'll fucking do it. They've got no integrity whatsoever. So this shit's gonna stay in Call of Duty for the foreseeable future. It's bullshit, but at least we've got the free maps. All DLC's free going forward. We've got the added huge map size and updated player counts, which is great. 32 vs 32. We've been begging for that for years. It's got a new engine. Graphically, it looks fantastic. So these are things we've got to look forward to carrying over to upcoming Call of Duties. The only things that are going to piss me off is the marketplace will continue, and Sledgehammer Games better never make another Call of Duty game again, because that'll trigger me right off, and I will make some right fucking rage videos. But anyway, boys, that's all I've got to say. It set the tone for upcoming Call of Duty's Modern Warfare 2019. Let's not get it mistaken for the 2007 one. Anyway, boys, if you did enjoy the video, hit thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not already. Share this video with your friends if you think they'd enjoy it. Share it on social media. Share it anywhere you can if you want to support me. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit dislike, and please let me know why in the comment section below. I love you all, and I will see you all in the next one. And lads, if you haven't followed me already, please go and follow me over on Instagram. I post on there every time I post a video, and I also post tons of other stuff over there as well, because Twitter have banned me countless amount of times, and it was COD related. I was slagging off COD, and the fanboys reported me and kept getting my accounts banned. So if you don't see me on Twitter, that's why I've been banned for the past 6, 7, 8 months. I'm only on Instagram now and YouTube. I may make a Facebook page if that's something you guys want. Please let me know. If it is, let me know in the comments. Anyway, boys, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Wanna tie a kid down and keep me around, but I would never change. I'm a dog, I'm a hound, but I tell them what they wanna hear. They like how it sounds till I'm gone with the wind and I'm lost, never found. I met her at my show, then we smashed right after. If we go 3 rounds, then she fall in love faster. Very next morning, I'm Casper in another city for a show.